YouTube. Today I have a hair tutorial for you guys. I'm going to do a how to use hot rollers video. Well, I guess it's how to use hot rollers, but it's more so how I use hot rollers, because there's a couple of different ways you can do it, but I'm just going to show you how I use hot rollers on a day-to-day basis. The kind I use are the Conair Xtreme Instant Heat hot rollers. It comes with 20 hot rollers in 3 different sizes. It has the 20 clamps to go with each roller. Looks like this. Comes in 3 different sizes. It has a little thing. The middle roller turns a different color when it's ready. It's on right now, so I'm trying to be careful. And it comes with a section to put 3 of the clamps in. That would be my only problem with this set of hot rollers, is the fact that it only has space to heat up 3 rollers, whereas the Remington ones come with, it heats up every clamp at the same time, but it's really not that big of a deal to me. Let me tell you guys a little bit about my hair first. If you didn't know, I do wear extensions. I'll post my next video will be an explanation of the extensions that I do have, but the extensions I have it is human hair. They are human hair extensions, so you can heat them, you can flat iron them, you can do everything to them. Okay. I start with a section at the top of my head, at the crown. Take a small section, comb it out, and I take one of the biggest rollers and just wrap it around down to the bottom. Right there, I take a clamp, clip it, ouch, and at that point in time is when I replace the clamp onto the heating pad. Now, a frequently asked question about hot rollers is, do they hurt to touch them? The answer to that is, most times, no. They don't really hurt unless you hold them for too long or you touch a specific part of them. Like, I just burned my finger a little bit because I'm trying to explain to you guys what I'm doing as I'm doing it, which kind of hurts. I basically divide my head into 3 different sections: side, side, and straight down the middle. And I'm taking another large roller down the middle of my head and wrapping it around. I grab another clamp, clip it, and replace it on the heating pad. So I take one out, use one, and replace it. I tend to use just a couple big rollers at the top of my hair to give it volume and everything, and then down for the rest of my hair I'll use the medium sized rollers. Using hot rollers isn't really that hard. It's just kind of knowing where you want your curls to be. So for this front section that I've used so far, I've just rolled them downwards. Now I'm going to take a section from over here. I'm going to use the smallest roller, and I'm going to wrap it around, rolling it backwards, rolling it towards the back of my head. Then taking a clip, clamping it, and replacing the clip. For my entire head, I'm going to use the rollers going backwards, going away from my face. And again, different people do it different ways. That's why I'm saying this is more so of how I use hot rollers than I guess a how-to video. But again, this one's a medium roller since I took a slightly bigger chunk of hair. Rolling it backwards, taking a clamp, clipping it, and replacing the clamp. Alright, now so far I have about 2/3 of my head hot rolled. I have the crown of my head. Here, let me turn around and show you. I have the crown of my head where I go big roller, medium, smaller. And then I have the side of my head where I've used only small and medium rollers. Because I have a right part, this section doesn't have as much hair, so I just use smaller rollers on that side. Now for the other side. First thing I'm going to do is work with my bang area. So I take this. You have to make sure you comb out every section. Make sure it's completely straight. For this area, I'm going to take a large roller because I don't want my fringe to be too curled. I still want it to have a loose, flowy effect to it. So use the big roller on my fringe area. Then I'm taking a large roller for the crown area and wrapping it around. Then grabbing a clamp and clipping it. Now taking a section from the front, taking a medium roller, and I'm rolling it away from my face. So basically, the way that I use hot rollers is on the side, I roll them away from my face, and at the top, in the middle, I roll them down. A good thing about hot rollers is you can achieve many different looks using them. I typically like a looser, more disheveled type look when it comes to curls. In hot rollers, the way I use hot rollers, it achieves that look perfectly. I don't have to worry about the curls being absolutely perfect. But on the same token, you can get those perfect prom circle curls with hot rollers. I would just suggest using smaller sections of hair and not really using the jumbo curlers, just using the small ones. Okay, now my hair is completely curled. I have a jumbo curler here, 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 and here around the crown area of my head. Then I have small and medium rollers, just a mixture around the rest of the sides. Now I'll give you a look on the whole head. Okay, so it's been about 20 minutes since I put the hot rollers in. They look like this. Some of them have fallen a little. Okay. Some of them have fallen a little bit, but that's alright. The great thing about hot rollers is it's a very fast and very easy way to get your hair done in a snap. It'll look like you spent hours on your hair, and honestly, it typically takes me between 3 and 5 minutes to put in hot rollers. So I'll take them down and show you guys the finished look. I don't really have a method to taking out the hot rollers. I heard that you're supposed to take them out going from the bottom to the top, but I don't really listen to that rule. Okay. So this is how it looks immediately. I haven't messed with it or perfected it yet. This is how it looks immediately after taking down the hot roller. And here's my favorite part when I get to mess it up. I whip my hair back and forth, 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 I whip my... Oh, it's over. So I just shook my hair out, and this is what the curls look like. I'm just gonna put a bobby pin right here. Show you guys. This is how they came out. This is just a nice, easy way to curl your hair really quickly while you're getting dressed in the morning or anything like that. You can spray the hair. You could spray it with hairspray to keep the curls in tight, but I kind of like it more when they fall. So probably in about an hour, these curls will turn into more loose waves. But yeah, I think hot rollers are great. I think they're a great investment. They're not very expensive. Conair pack cost me about $30. I got it on sale at Walgreens, but if you don't see it on sale at Walgreens, I suggest getting it at Target, because at Walmart and at CVS the prices are about $40, and that's a bit much. It's about $32, something like that, at Target. I hope this tutorial helped you guys out some. I really think you should invest in hot rollers. It's a great purchase. It's a very simple way to do your hair like that. And like I said, my next video will be on my extensions, on the hair that I have in right now, the color, on the type of hair that I have, on the lengths, everything like that will be in my next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Talk to you later. Bye. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I'm going to have loads of cool videos coming up for you guys.